Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video I'm going to be covering Madman. He made his first appearance in Incredible Hulk, issue number 362, in November of 1989. His real name is Philip Stearns, who happens to be the brother of Samuel Stearns, who we all know as the Hulk villain commonly known as the Leader. In his base human form, Philip stands 5 feet 10 inches tall and weighs 182 pounds, having blue eyes and blonde hair. But as the Madman, he stands up to 8 feet 11 inches tall, weighs 622 pounds, and has brown eyes, no hair, and red skin. Madman is a human mutate due to experimentation with gamma rays, and this, similarly to the Hulk, gives him vast superhuman strength and durability, as well as the ability to actually change his size, density, and strength, being able to attain power levels that are at least twice the calm strength level of most incarnations of the Hulk. Although he does not share Hulk's ability to become stronger the angrier he gets. It's also worth noting that a side effect of him being able to change his mass means that he can actually change the way he looks and take on the appearance of a normal person again. And ironically, with a name like Madman, he is relatively intelligent, being considered a proficient nuclear physicist with a low-level genius intellect. Now, Philip actually studied nuclear physics and gained his PhD at Caltech alongside Bruce Banner, who just so happened to be much more intelligent than even he was. And this led to Philip becoming jealous of Bruce, which would extend for many years even after they graduated. Philip actually went on to follow Bruce's goings-on as the Hulk, even experimenting on himself with gamma rays many times just to try to copy his idol. Eventually, these experiments transformed him into the huge and very powerful Madman, but it came at the cost of his sanity, seeing as how he developed multiple personality disorder. This is when a very strong and crazy personality within him took over and was the one actually carrying out orders for the rest of them. Madman then enacted a plan to try to take out the Hulk, actually giving him a poison injection that caused his body to deteriorate. This led to the Hulk being in several bad situations with some of his enemies, getting weaker and weaker with every battle, particularly with the Abomination. But luckily, Samuel Stearns, aka the Leader, who was Philip's brother, actually came to help the Hulk track down Madman and find the antidote, explaining that his brother actually scared him, but he couldn't bring himself to permanently put his brother down. When the Hulk finally caught up with and did battle with his foe, Madman actually went into a psychological breakdown, which in turn brought his original personality back to the surface. This gave Hulk the opportunity to cure himself and poison Madman at the same time, leaving the villain to what he thought was his death, with the remedy falling barely out of reach. Soon after, it was revealed that Madman just increased his mass to be able to grab the antidote, and then used this time under the radar to transform himself and act as a researcher in the Red Skull's New World Order organization, going on to take part in the transformation process of a captured S.H.I.E.L.D. agent, helping to create the power copying being known as Piecemeal. And Madman was slick enough to install an override system in him, which gave him full control of Piecemeal whenever he wanted. Madman later ends up tracking Piecemeal when he's in a confrontation with the Hulk. During this battle, Madman seems to fall further and further into insanity, making incoherent and deranged remarks throughout the fight. And while the Hulk defeats Piecemeal, Madman decides to take off in a stolen jet. But the Hulk is able to overtake the jet, and both of them go down in London when the plane is destroyed. It just so happens that they fall at the perfect place for Madman to take Prince Charles hostage, and like a true madman, he demands to be declared King of England. It's at this point that two other superpowered beings named Killpower and Motormouth come to assist the Hulk, which causes Madman to go into a temper tantrum about everybody quote-unquote ganging up on him. One last time, the Madman professes his admiration for Hulk, and then escapes as the London Bridge crumbles all around them. And although some time had gone by, and many had assumed that he was dead, Madman ended up reappearing as a supplier of gamma technology on the island of Katajaya. But this time he got on the bad side of the Red Hulk's incarnation of the Thunderbolts team. And this time he was actually killed by his brother in the Red Leader form, who, funny enough, later on made a deal with Mephisto that he'd be able to look at Madman while he was being tortured in hell. I don't know, but to me, that seems like a pretty raw deal. Now, due to his powers and abilities, and his influence on the Marvel Universe, For my 1 to 10 rating, I'll give Madman a rating of 6, which is an expert rating. I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I'll talk to you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe to The New Sage.